on NABN brings you to Lewiston, Maine this week as the Maine Bulldogs have their home opener as they host the Bennington Martens. We welcome you to the ABA on NABN, everybody. I'm Stephen Earl. We're here in Lewiston, Maine as the Maine Bulldogs host their first ever game in franchise history, looking to cap it off with a victory here against the Bennington Martens. But the bigger story here in Lewiston is obviously much more than basketball and the first home game for the Maine Bulldogs. It's the story of Robert Card and the terrible shooting that he committed on October 25th, taking the lives of 18 people. We at the New England Broadcast Network want to send our best to all the families affected by those two mass shootings. And we may those victims rest in peace. For now, let's get back to the action. Maine Bulldogs, Bennington Martens coming up right now. Maine Bulldogs, Bennington Martens. We're underway from here in Lewiston, Maine, near Lewiston Armory. And we'll start with a three ball here for the Martens. No good. And a rebound. Let's see. Gets it back. Number 21. And that is John Riles, who shot the three and could not make it. Now Riles has it. Turns it over. This is Trevor Irish who gets it for the Maine Bulldogs. We'll get you names here as we move on. Here is number 3, Chalon Jackson, have it for the Maine. Outside number 0. That's a three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Riles. Number 0 is Wool Mayman. Wool Maywin. We'll get that name right. Here's Riles with the ball for the Martens. Layup is up and no good. And rebound here by Maine. Here they come again. Once again, here's Jackson. Outside, here's Chad Gray. The owner of the team playing with this team. Here is Irish, and a foul is called. And a travel against Irish. So we start this game with a foul and a few missed shots. Welcome you into the ABA and NABN, everybody. I'm Stephen R. We're here at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. About 33 miles outside of Portland, which actually took me by surprise. I did not expect that to be so far. Three ball. Bang, bang, bang. First points of the game belong to Tobias Holmes. 3-0 Martens, and now double team, getting the ball away. Alley-oop, and it's more like a pass there. Number 22, we don't have a name for number 22. We'll get to that in a moment. Here's Holmes now with the ball. He had the first three. Another three here. That one off the mark. They're rebounded by the Bulldogs. As you can tell, folks, we are in the crowd with the rest of these fans here today at the Armory. Very nice venue, but nowhere for us to really broadcast except in the stands. We have a little spot, so we're good. Irish jump shot is up and knocks it down. First points here at home belong to, get the name around in a moment so we see the number. Here's Holmes with the Martens. And tries pass inside, stolen by Gray. Gray, formerly of the Mass Wolves, and here's a shot from the front throw line, is good. There's Jackson making it a 2-all game. Should be a 3-2 game. And here's Holmes again with the ball. The score currently reads now 4-2 in favor of the Bulldogs. And that's a layup there. Coming alive early here are the Martens, and that is Terrell Camp, who was actually signed in camp with the Bulldogs, but it was released sometime in the summer. I apologize for the camera folks, trying to get you the best possible view. Here's Jackson with the ball, trying to get to the basket. The shot is blocked, but taken by Gray, and Gray, no shot, but a foul. And that was Maywin, who gave it to Gray. Foul called against Camp. Terrell Camp's called for the foul, so the Bulldogs will inbound here. 8:48, and we have a 4-4 game. And now we have another whistle. Now timeout. Our first of the game. We'll take it with them. Right back. You're watching the ABA on NABN. Back to the action here in a 5-4 game in favor of now the Martens. They got the score right now with that three ball from Tobias Holmes to start it off. So now 5-4 in favor of the Martens. Again, you're watching the ABA on NABN. I'm Stephen Earl. We're here at the Lewiston Army in Lewiston, Maine. 33 miles outside of Portland. Which, again, took me by surprise. I thought we were about 20 minutes away from Portland. We're actually about 40 minutes away from Portland. But nonetheless, we are here. We are glad to be here at the first ever Maine Bulldogs game. Maine Bulldogs home game. Now saying they signify that the Bulldogs are going to shoot two shots here. And they are. Chad Gray is going to shoot 2 shots here. Again, 5-4 your score. The clock's continuing to run. You can't see it now. You can see it right there. It's 8 minutes and counting. They can keep the clock running here. And the shot up by Gray off the backboard. No good. So we have to address it, folks. Address it during the pregame. There are bigger things going on here in Lewiston, Maine than just basketball. Than just the first Maine Bulldogs game. Home game in history. Robert Card on October 25th took the lives of 18 people in 2 separate mass shootings. Card then took his own life just a couple days later. He was found near his job at a plant, dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And so us, here at the New England Broadcast Network, send our prayers and hopes and best wishes to all the families affected by the mass shootings here in Lewiston, Maine. May all those lost rest in peace. We have time on the floor with 8:30 left. So they did put time on the clock. We're right back. Watching the ABA on ABN. Actually had a long pause there. I'm not exactly sure why, but they did put time back on the clock now. 8:23 and counting. 5-5 game between the Martens and a deep 3 here for Riles. Can't get it to go, but the rebound. Rebound there by Mywin. Well, Mywin inside to Gray. We talk about Chad Gray. It was the former player for the Mass Wolves. A shot here by number 22. That is, again, no name. We have a name for number 22. Shot's no good regardless. Outside. Deep 3. Bang! Juwan Malone getting in on the 3 ball here for the Martens early on. And it is 8-5. 7:49 of the first quarter. And now we have a whistle. It looks like it was an offensive foul against the Bulldogs. Ball's going back over to Bennington. You see down below your screen, number 21, that is John Riles again, who shot the first 3. You get the Bulldogs on. Martins on top 3-0. He's ready to inbound here. That's exactly what happened. We do apologize again for the gate, folks. We're up in this crowd, up to stand with the fans. We always try to get you the best possible view we can, so you can see all the action. Now we have a discussion here. Bottom of your screen at the ref and one of the owners for the Martens. Another stoppage of play, and it looks like obviously you can't see it on camera, but I see it from right here where I am. Look at the 3D rule is in effect. I can get it on camera, and there you see right there. The 3D rule looks like be in effect. A turnover in the backcourt means a 2-point shot becomes 3 points, and a 3-point shot becomes 4 points. And while we get this sorted out, we'll take another break. We're right back. We're watching the ABN and ABN. All right, just like that, we're back. No time wasted here, and here once again to Malone. Malone to the basket, layup. Can't get it to go. Boom! Ho-ho! The putback by Terrell Camp, though. It's 11-5 in favor of Bennington. Now coming to the game is Deontay Clark for the Bulldogs. Chad Gray steps out, number 22, and has the ball. Jump shot is up, and it's an air ball. But a rebound is good. And that is Jackson with the rebound. 11-7 Martens. 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. And this is a flop. They're going to call that that's going to be a foul against, I believe, the Bulldogs. And it is against Jackson. So Bennington's going to inbound. Foul again was against. That's actually against by one, excuse me. One outside to Riles. Riles another 3. Knocks it down. John Riles is on fire here in the first quarter. And the Martens lead 14-7. And that ball goes out of bounds on against the Bulldogs. They'll go back over to the Martens. So fast start here for Bennington. Not the best start for the Bulldogs here for their first ever home game in franchise history. Here at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. They trail up by 7 with 6:40 left here in the first quarter. Martins get the ball back off the turnover. And here's Tobias Holmes to the basket, and his layup is good. And they're calling it a 3-point play because of the 3D rule. Now 17-7 Martins. And here come the Bulldogs, and that one a turnover by Deontay Clark. That ball goes out of bounds. They'll go back over to Bennington. So again, not the best start here for the Bulldogs. Bennington all over everything here. Oh, offensively and defensively. So an almost flawless job to start this game. Another three. Bang! Herman Suarzo, another turnover here. And another three. But that one's no good. And now here comes Clark again for the Bulldogs. Gets it outside. Now backside to Irish. Trevor Irish towering over everybody here on the court. And it's another turnover. In transition, here comes Riles to the basket, and the basket is good. Timeout, Maine, 22-7. What a start for the Martens. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. 22-7 with 5:30 left here in the first quarter. It's been all Martens here to start this one. And now we have another whistle. Again, the Martens have completely dominated this first quarter. As of right now, we have 5:22 left in the first, and it's 22-7 in Bennington. Doing well both on the offensive side and the defensive side, forcing several turnovers early on already, and knocking down some pretty impressive threes, including right out of the gate, John Riles knocking a basket. Again, the first home game in Maine Bulldogs history. Here at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. We had a few stoppages here by the referees. Not exactly sure why. For what it is, again, the Martens. I mean, it's been all Martens here in the first quarter. Bulldogs looking to cap off their first ever home game with the win. But right now they trail by 15. They got a lot of ground to cover here. And they got to... And they're going to... Here's Clark. Outside to... My one from the free throw line. Can't get that one to go. And another thing Martens are doing pretty well here is offensive rebound again. Tried to take a deep pass. The ball goes out of bounds. It was tipped by a Bulldog. Let's see if they give it back to the Martens. I believe they will. I believe that ball will go back over to Bennington. And it will. They're inbounding here. Number 15 has it. Outside to Holmes. Holmes to the basket. A layup is good. Good job there by Tobias Holmes. Played with the Martens last year. And a pass here to a wide open man. Number 22, and that shot is blocked. That's going to be a shooting foul going against Bennington. 24-7 now your score. 4:45 left here in the first quarter. 22 is going to shoot 2 foul shots. Yeah, we don't have a number. We don't have a name for number 22. We have a 32, that's just Trevor Irish, but he is obviously not the one shooting the ball. So I'm not sure who 22 is. We'll have to get that for next time we see the Maine Bulldogs. First shot is up. First shot is good. 24-8 now your score. 16-point lead here for Bennington. 4:45 left here in the first. And we are at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. I'm Stephen Err here. We are watching the ABA on NEBN. Game number 3. For our last game before we head on for our Thanksgiving break, we'll be back December 2nd as the Providence Pirates host the Mass Wolves in a rematch of that playoff game from last year. Be sure to stay tuned for that. December 2nd. Rebroadcast coming on the New England Broadcast Network. Holmes' shot is up and no good. Rebounded here by the Bulldogs. Now Mywin has him. Mywin outside. Backside 22 to the basket. Kaboom! And a foul! (24-11). And now number 22 coming back to the foul line for a chance at a foul shot. But first, the timeout. We'll take it with them right back. 4:21 left here in the first. 24-11 is your score. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. 24-11 is your score. 4:21 left here in the first quarter. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. I'm Stephen Err. We are here at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine, and the basket is good. The foul shot there for number 22, making it a 12-point game. It was once 17 in favor of Bennington, now down to just 12. Let's see what happens now. I mean, we've seen for our first 2 games, we've seen a lot of big runs. Mass Wolves had a 13-point lead against the 4-1-3 lead in our first game. And last week, here's a 3. Bang! And there's another 3 ball for Juwan Malone. Last week, the New Hampshire Kings held a 6-point lead with 6 minutes left over the New Hampshire Kings. And a basket there! Number 10. We also don't have a name for it, but number 10 getting in the action. And now back to a 13-point game. Shot is blocked, but taken away. And now a turnover inside. Now taken away by the Bulldogs and a foul. A lot going on there. It looks like the Bulldogs had it for a second. And the Martens took it back. And the Bulldogs had it. Another foul. So the foul is called against Terrell Camp, his second. 3:27 left here in the first. 27-14. Pretty high scoring affair, if you ask me. Here in the ABA on NEBN, week number 3. First home game in Maine Bulldogs history. And here is my win, excuse me. 3 ball off the mark. Here come the Martens again. Number 10, Connor Buckley. That 3-point shot, could not make it though. And now here comes Dominique Threat and a turnover. Here come the Bulldogs. Wen has it. It's going to the basket. Shot up and no good. No whisk, no basket regardless. A foul against the Bulldogs. And the clock again continuing to run with 2:40 and counting here in the first quarter. Looks like the fall is actually against the Martens because the Bulldogs are inbounding here once more. Media timeout, that's us. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. Bulldogs inbounding after the media timeout. 27-14. They trail the Bennington Martens with 2:43 and counting here. On Blackley out to number 22. Again, we don't have a name for it. Apologize for that, folks. This one outside for 3. And off the mark, there's Jackson who couldn't make that one. A shot up at 22 is good. 2-point shot there for number 22. 11-point game. 27-16 is your score. Here come the Martens again, though. Again, a fast start here by Bennington. Got to a 24-7 lead. Now coming inside, number 32. That is DeMonte White. And a basket there for Bennington. Back to a 13-point game. Deep pass here to Maiwan. Maiwan to the basket. His shot is blocked. What a block there for White, who just made the basket. Again, DeMonte White coming with that block. And here come the Martens again. Riles, another 3. They can't finish. But the rebound is taken away by the Bulldogs, and now foul's called. And there's another instance there where we thought the Martens had that rebound. It looked like number 44, Heath Mason, had it. Then we thought the Bulldogs had it. And then nobody had it because we had a foul. So Blackley's going to inbound here for Maine. 29-16, 1:49 left first quarter here at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. We're watching the ABA and NEBN. I'm Stephen Err. This one going out to Blackley. And Blackley, I got to Jackson. Inside number 22, gets the basket. Minute and a half left. It's an 11-point game, 29-18. Here's Dominique Threat. Let's see if he is a threat. Pun intended. Turn! The ball goes out of bounds against Maine. We'll go back to Bennington. Well, tipped out of bounds by my win. And we have a substitution coming in. This is Devon Johnson coming in for the first time for Bennington. 29-18 is your score. We have 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Bennington will inbound after the tap went out of bounds against my win. Here's number 2. Again, we don't have a name for number 2. The shot is blocked. Number 2 gets it back. And a turnover now. Here's the Bulldogs trying to get it away, and he finally does. Good defense here by Bennington, though. Here's number 22 with the ball. He loses it. Ball goes out of bounds, but it'll remain with the Bulldogs. I say went out of bounds on There's White again. Let's say the ball went out of bounds on White. We are now in the final minute. 52.4 seconds left first quarter. 29-18 is your score. Outside to Mywin. Mywin tried a shot, lost it, got it back. Outside number 8 for 3. Bang! Tykeem Gaines making it an 8-point game. And a turnover, but the ball goes out of bounds. Mywin almost had it, but it goes back over to the Martens. A little trash talk here on camera. Ref telling them, calm it down there. Now we'll get the inbound here from Malone. Malone outside to Holmes. 30 seconds left first quarter. Holmes inside, basket. I don't know if they counted that basket or not. They are, and it's a foul, so it's a 3-point play here for Tobias Holmes, and it's a 10-point game, 31-21, 25.2 seconds left in favor of the Bennington Martens. First home game here in Maine Bulldogs history. The shot up on the foul shot is good, so it is a 3-point play for Tobias Holmes, 32-21. And outside number 11 in the game now is Corey Kaiser. Shot there, number 22 is good. 3-ball. 8-point game, 11 seconds left. Holmes, a turnover, 4 seconds. Let's see, one more shot at the buzzer. It's good! What a way to end the quarter. And we'll have a foul shot before the end of the quarter. It's a 6-point game. 32-26. And the basket by Kaiser. And the foul shot no good. And that'll end the first quarter. What a first quarter it was. Now it's just a 6-point game. 32-26. Bennington leads the Bulldogs. We'll be right back for the second quarter. You're watching the ABA right here on NEBN. We start the second quarter. The Maine Bulldogs have come back from down 17 in the first. So they get a 6-point game. 32-26 is your score. The Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs here at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. And there you see in the middle of your court, in the court, is the Maine Bulldogs logo. See a lot of the Lewiston Auburn Maples logo as well. The WABA team here in Maine. Again, you're watching the ABA on NEBN. I'm Stephen Err. This one outside to Gaines. Tykeem Gaines getting it back outside. Almost lost it there. It was number 1. That is Titus Snow. And that's 22, but they're going to call a shot clock violation against the Bulldogs. So the Martens will get the ball back. And no subs. And I made the joke before, I'll make it again. They don't want no subs. And again, if you don't understand the joke, you're too young. Shout out to TLC. I'll do it every time. So after the shot clock violation, Martens get the ball back, leading by 6. 32-26. We're here at the start of the second quarter here on the ABA and NEBN. I'm Stephen Err, the Lewiston Armory, Lewiston, Maine. Shot there by number 2, no good. Rebound, no good as well. Here come the Bulldogs again. Here's Kaiser with the ball coming inside. It's back outside number 22 for 3. And no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. And now we're going to have a foul against the Martens. And they're saying the foul is against number 2. Or 32, which would be DeMonte White. So Mywin is going to come in and shoot 2 foul shots. And a 6-point game. 11:02 left here in the half. ABA on NEBN week number 3 from Lewiston, Maine. And the first shot is up. First shot is good. First home game in Maine Bulldogs history. Went on the road for their first few games. Now finally here for their home fans here in Lewiston. We're glad to be part of it here on the New England Broadcast Network. And shot by Mywin is good. Makes both foul shots. And we have a 4-point game here in Lewiston. And now another whistle. And a time by the Martens. So we'll be right back. 32-28, 10:57 left in the half. We're watching the ABA on NBN. And the Let's Go Bulldogs chance coming out here in Lewiston. The 4-point game. That shot is blocked, but rebounded here by the Martens. Like, what a job there to get the rebound at Tobias Holmes. Wow. So for a second there, Bulldogs might have something there. Alley-oop in the basket. No good. Now rebounded by Mywin. So here come the Bulldogs again, down just 4. 32-28, 10.5 left in the half. Here's Kaiser. Kaiser coming inside. Shot up. No good, but a whistle blown. A foul. Again, the Maine Bulldogs once trailed 24-7. It's now 32-28. That's a 21-4 run. 22-8 run, excuse me. Trying to get my math right here. Cover shot by Kaiser up and no good. A 22-8 run. 21-8 run. Here by the Bulldogs and make it a 4-point game with 10:29 left to turn the half. Trying to get you the best possible here, so we'll zoom in just a little much as we can. All right, we'll stay with the original signal zoom here. Apologize for the fans heading away, folks, and that little gate there. Now we're on the fans with the stands here today in Lewiston Armory, but try to get the best possible view we can regardless. And the shot by number 2, that's going to be a shooting foul going against the Bulldogs. That's what number 2 is going to shoot to. Yeah, we don't have a name for number 2. Wish we do. I apologize, folks. That's Anthony Mitchell. You know, you try to get these numbers in the correct order, and then you just miss one, and it throws it off. Throws it off completely. So I apologize to Anthony Mitchell. And Mitchell's first shot is up, and it is good. But we do not have a number 22 listed for the Bulldogs. That we can confirm. Wish we did, because he's having himself quite the game here for the home opener for the Maine Bulldogs. Shot up here is good here by Mitchell. So he makes both his foul shots. 34-28 now with 10:14 left in the half. And here's Kaiser with the ball. Back outside. Now here is Irish. And a foul against Bennington. So now Irish is going to shoot 2 fouls. Foul shots. And as you can tell, Trevor Irish is towering above all of his teammates as well as everybody on the Martens. He is a tall man. And so instead of 2 foul shots, we're actually going to see an inbound here for the Bulldogs. That's a number 22. And a foul. They called white 5. I think they meant black 5 of Monty Cummings. Because there is no white 5 listed on the roster. Back over to Bulldogs outside the 22. Who knows how again, having himself quite the game. Here's another 3. Bang! And like I said, he's having himself a game. It's now 34-31. Inside of Mitchell. Turnover. Looked like it might have been blocked. Here come the Martens. Here's Mywin. Coming inside. Shot up. No good. Rebounded though by Riles for the Martens. And he loses it. But before anything of a travel is called against Bennington. Momentum has swung all the way now towards the Bulldogs. Again, once a 17-point game, now just 3. 34-31, 9.5 left in the half. Outside to Mywin. Now out to Irish. Irish coming inside. Shot is up. No good, but a foul. Martens are calling for a jump shot. They're not going to get it. And now Irish will go to the foul line for 2 shots. 34-31 is your score. It's 9:15 left here in the half. Once upon a time it was 24-7. A 27-10 run here by the Bulldogs, and the short shot is up. First shot is good. And now a chance here to make it a 1-point game. And the shot is no good, but a whistle will hold everything. All right, I guess substitutions here for the Martens. A few guys are going to come out. A few guys coming in. Going to come in is Holmes back in. It looks like he come back in. Now another foul shot here. Make it a 1-point game for Irish. And he got it. 1-point game. 34-33. What a comeback here by the Bulldogs. Coming inside is Holmes. His layup is good, and a good job there. Again to the basket by Tobias Holmes. A veteran here for the Martens. Had a great season last year playing in Bennington. And this one almost taken away, but Kaiser gets it back. Outside to Snow. Snow back inside. And a travel called against Maine. That's a little surprising of a call there, if you ask me. I was not expecting to get a travel called. Or it more looked like that. That should have been a jump ball, if anything. It looked like the Martens were trying to rip that ball out of the Bulldog guy's hands. Nonetheless, here is Holmes. Holmes, a step back three. Trying to post best. Kemba Walker's not going to be able to do it. Here's Kaiser. Kaiser come to the basket. Layup. Good. Back to a 1-point game. 36-35. With 8:23 left in the half. Holmes outside and now coming back inside. Let's see who that is. That shot is blocked by Irish. But the rebound. And let's see. Oh! And it winds up being a rebound for Riles. And a delay game was called against Ryle, against Terrell Camp. That's his third foul. That's the third foul against Camp already here. Now we have the inbound here for the Bulldogs. Down 38-35 with 8:06 left in the half. So let's see what they do here. Once down by 17. 22 for three. Oh, would have tied the game. But rebounded. Here's Snow trying to save it. He's not going to be able to. Media timeout. That's us. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA on NBN. 38-35. The Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs here with 7:54 left in the half. Once a 17-point game, down to just three. Three ball, air ball, more like it. That shot by Malone doesn't even touch the basket, so the Bulldogs will get the ball back. Again, with a chance to tie this game at 38. We have 7:42 left here in the half. We apologize for the camera, folks. Trying to get you the best possible view we can. Kaiser outside. This one inside now to Irish. Back out to Kaiser. Inside number 22, which we had his name. Shot up. Shot is good. Rolls around the rim and goes in. 1-point game once again. 7:24 left in the half. And the Maine Bulldogs first home game in franchise history. Deep three for Holmes. That one hits the back of the rim. No good. Here comes the Bulldogs with a foul before they can advance the ball. And let's see. It was rebounded by Mywin. And I was going to say, ball back over to the Martens here. And beautiful Lewiston Armory here in Lewiston, Maine. 33 miles outside of Portland. Three ball off the back of the rim and rebounded here. And the layup in. Another great rebound there. There's Camp. Again, the former Bulldog. And it looks like there's another foul against Camp. I don't know what happened there. But as you can tell, number 3, that's Holmes. Very frustrated. It's a technical against Camp. So number 22 has a chance to make this a 1-point game. Here's first shot up, and it is good. 40-38 now your score. One more foul shot to make it a 1-point game. But again, another foul, a technical here against Camp, who was picked up in camp by the Bulldogs back in July before being released and picked up by the Martens. The Bulldogs are getting the ball back here, it appears. 7:03 left in the half. It's 40-39, so this might be the first chance here. Well, they have a few chances, but here's another chance here for the Bulldogs to tie this game or even take the lead. Actually, they'll take the lead at this point. Kaiser out to Wyman. Kaiser back out to Kaiser. It's inside. And Irish, he didn't know what was going on there. Miscommunication there by the Bulldogs. Kaiser thought he was Myers thought he was going in for the slam dunk to give the Bulldogs the lead. Now ball goes back over to the Martens. Here's Holmes to the basket, wide open lane, and he knocks it through. So great job there by Holmes. Again, the veteran had a great season last year with these Martens. Coming back and doing his thing here in the third week of the ABA season. Inside to Irish. Irish loses it. Out of bounds, and again, go back over to the Martens. And now I got to say the ball was touched by the Martens. And I go back over to the Bulldogs. So, 42-39, 6:23 left in the half. Once again, a chance here for the Bulldogs to take the tie the game. 22, shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by White. Now Holmes has it. Holmes, 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Camp, who can't get it to go. And his rebound by White, and no basket. And an offensive foul called against Bennington. And so once again, still a 42-39 game with 6:04 left in the half. Once again, the Bulldogs will inbound. And once again, they'll have a chance to tie this game with a 3-point shot. Let's see what they could do. They've already come back from down by 17 here in the first quarter. Make it a 3-point game. 1-point game. And whistle's blowing, like you saw right there. It's number 15, that is Suazo. Just come out of nowhere and steal the ball from Irish. They're going to get the ball back to the Bulldogs, however, and it's going to be Chad Gray stepping back in. Gray, of course, not just a player. He is one of the owners here for the Maine Bulldogs, formerly of the Mass Wolves. Mass Wolves will play the Maine Bulldogs twice in 2024. First meeting February 18th. Second meeting on March 2nd, right here in Lewiston. First meeting is February 18th out in Massachusetts. 42-39, 5:47 left and counting. Inside the Irish from the foul line, knocks it down. 1-point game, 5.5 left here in the half. Here comes Holmes. Holmes on Gray. Excuse me, that's not Gray, that's Jackson, excuse me. Holmes on Jackson. Basket there, what a shot there by Holmes. It's come alive here for the Martens in this one. Once again, 3-point game. 44-41. There's Jackson outside to Gray. Gray for the tie. He can't get it to go. Rebounded by White outside to Holmes, and Holmes almost tripped there. Gray got to watch out. He's almost called for the foul. Shot up here, and the foul. What a shot. Oh, my goodness. Tobias Holmes taking over. And it is now a 5-point game with 5 minutes left in the half. Foul against Jackson, but what a shot by Holmes. Oh my goodness. Off his back foot. That was incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been the highlight reel. Be sure to check that out on all our social medias. NDBN on Facebook, NDBN14 on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. And _E_B_N on Instagram. And my TikTok, Stephen R. III, STEPHEN. You are Larry, lowercase i's. On TikTok. STEPHEN. You are very lowercase i's. Stephen R. III on TikTok. That's going to be a great highlight reel. Had a lot of action here in the first half already. 47-41, up to a 6-point game. Inside number 22, he's double teamed, almost lost it there. Basket up, no good. And here comes the Bulldogs. This one to Riles. Riles outside. Back inside to White. Offensive foul. White charged right into Jackson. And substitution's not coming in. It looks like Jackson's still down on the court out there. Meeting timeout. Well, it's a good time for one. We'll be right back. You're watching the ABA and NDBN. And as we mentioned, the Lewiston Armory, home of the Maples, the WABA team here in upstate Maine. I believe we're in upstate Maine. We're in Lewiston, Maine. A couple more of those Maple logos there for you. And there's your score, 47-41. The Bennington Martens, 4:36 left in the half. And there's another Maples logo. Again, WABA team here in Lewiston. Back to the action here. 4:35 left again here in the first half. 47-41. The Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs. Watching the ABA and NDBN, I'm Stephen R. That one goes out of bounds on Irish, and he has had not the best luck here, I will say. Here comes to turn the ball over. That's his third here in the last few minutes. So the big man unable to get anything done here. And here's Anthony Mitchell now for the Martens. He has a lane up to the basket. And a rebound by White. Teamwork make the dream work here for the Martens, who now extend their lead back up to 8. Inside to Gray. Gray lost it there. Take it back by Clark. Clark's shot is up and no good. And once again, here come the Martens. Almost intercepted by Clark. But instead, a basket is up. And the rebound. Let's see who got it. It's Irish with it for the Bulldogs. So Martens can't finish the job there. Here comes number 22. He gets the fake out. Inside to Gray. Gray for 3. No basket. Travel called on the Bulldogs. And so with 3:41 left here in the half, things are not going the Bulldogs' way once again, as it had to start the game. Again, once again, the Bulldogs once fell down 24-7 before making it a 1-point game on several occasions. But now the Martens are pulling away again. There's a 3. That one's no good, but rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell, basket, and he gets it to go. A 10-point game, and the Martens pulling away once more here in Lewiston. And that's going to be a foul, I believe, against Wyman. And they are calling for the subs. So Kaiser stepping back in. Gray coming back out. And an inbound here for the Bulldogs. This one goes out to Kaiser. Just step back in. Outside to Wyman. Outside number 22. That's a 2-point shot. Knocks it down. They get a 7-point game with 3 minutes left here in the half. Back out to Mitchell. Mitchell outside. 3 ball. Off the back of the rim. There's Malone. Couldn't get one to go. Deep pass here. And out of bounds again. Wyman. Excuse me. Could not get to it. I believe the rest just said no 3D rule in effect there. Again, 3D rule if you're new to the program. Is that a turnover in the backcourt? Here's a 3 ball, and that one's no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs, excuse me. Here comes Mywin. Mywin inside to Kaiser. Kaiser to the basket. Good on a foul. Back to a 6-point game with 2:29 left here in the half. And a chance at a 3-point play here for, again, it's Corey Kaiser. So again, 2:29 left here in the half, as you see top of your screen. 51-45. A chance to make it a 51-46 game here with the foul shot. Shot is up. And the shot is good, so it is once again a 5-point game. Apologize for people getting in the way, folks. Again, we're in the fans with the stands here today in Lewiston. Another 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Here they come again. Here's Kaiser with the ball. And foul against the Bulldogs. Ball back over to Bennington. 2:09 left in the half. Score 51-46. So an inbound right here. As you see, bottom of your screen, try to get your best possible view. Riles getting it out to Holmes. Holmes having himself quite the first half here for the Martens. Shot from the foul line, and it's good. And there's another shot there by Tobias Holmes, who's taking over here in the first half for the Martens. Like I just said, Kaiser to the basket. His shot is no good. And once again, here come the Martens, taking over. 3 ball, no good. A travel against the Martens. Otherwise, that would have really said something about the story of the first half here for Bennington and how dominant they've been, despite blowing a 17-point lead. Back up to 8 now. 3 ball. No good. Have to be down to a minute and a half here. Offensive foul against the Martens. That one's going against Riles. Over and right into Kaiser. (54-46). Minute and a half left here in the half. Kaiser outside. That one's stolen. What a steal there for Holmes. Excuse me, this one back out to Holmes now. And a shot up. No good, but a foul is called. And the number 22 called for the foul there. And so Holmes is going to have a chance at 2 foul shots here. We're going to try to get best possible view we can. Try to get that kid's head out the way for you. Sorry, folks. Shot up and bounces off the rim and is good. You see the fans in the stands here, Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. About 33 miles outside of Portland, Maine. State capital. Not too far from Augusta either. I think Augusta might be the state capital. I don't actually know. I gotta figure that out. Now more to the side of the court here. Kaiser has it for the Bulldogs. Coming to the lane. Basket up and knocks it down. 8-point game, 56-48. .106 left here in the half. It's 56-48. 8-point lead here for the Bennington Martens. Now substitutions coming in for Bennington. This will be Juwan Malone stepping back in for Bennington. Outside to Holmes. Holmes has had the ball quite a lot here for the Martens. Of course, that's one of the reasons he's dominating this first half here. Pass it outside, number 44 taking it. There's Mason. Heath Mason to the basket. His shot looks like it might have been blocked. And here come the Bulldogs again. Final minute, 46 seconds left. Kaiser to the basket. Oh, he can't make that basket. But they get the turnover. And a slam there by Wyman. 5-point game. Here come the Bulldogs. 3-ball. Bang! And just like that, the Martens take the momentum right back. An 8-point game. And no basket there for my win. I keep saying Wyman. It's my win. And we have a kid in the way. I apologize, folks. Final 15 seconds here in the half. 59-51. To the basket. Layup is good for Malone. 6 seconds. Outside. Kaiser. Foul. With 2.4 seconds left here in the half.
When I say bull, you say dogs. Bull. Bull.
And so, let's get one more final inbound here. We get one final inbound here for the Bulldogs. Try to get one final shot off for the buzzer. And the ball will go out of bounds. So 1.8 seconds left. We'll have another inbound here. 61-51. The Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs. We got one final shot here. 1 second. At the buzzer. No. So that is the end of the first half. The Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs 61-51. Stay tuned for our halftime report coming up right now. You're watching the ABA on NBN. And we welcome you back inside our broadcast with everybody. I'm Stephen Err. The Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs 61-51 here at halftime. But it's been this big story is that they've just dominated this entire game. They once led by 17 in the first quarter, while the Maine Bulldogs did make a comeback and made it a 1-point game. Bennington pulled away in the second quarter, and were able to make it a 10-point game once again. And the Maine Bulldogs pull off a comeback and get their first win here at home. We're about to find out the second half between the Maine Bulldogs and the Bennington Martens coming up right now. With that, we start the second half, everybody. The Maine Bulldogs trail the Bennington Martens 61-51. Here at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine, and that shot to get it started for Terrell Camp is good. And now it's 63-51. Again, we are at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. 30 miles outside of Portland, Maine. I'm Stephen Err. You're watching the ABN and ABN. And an alley-oop there to Irish. Trevor Irish with the alley-oop, his first points here for the Bulldogs. Making a 63-53 game as we start the second half. And here's Tobias Holmes, who took over that first half. Had a very dominant first half. Leading the way for Bennington. And now that's going to be a shooting foul against Irish. So while Irish did just have that alley-oop, he's had a lot of struggles here in this game. He's had at least three turnovers and then the foul there. Not been the best game here for Trevor Irish, who's, again, he just towers over everybody here for for either team, really. He towers over every player that comes on this court. Now foul shot up here is off the mark for Terrell Kemp. Once again, as I mentioned earlier, he was indeed picked up by the Bulldogs in camp. And there was a release back in July. And he's now here with Bennington Martens. Shot up. Second one is no good as well. Maine's a 10-point game with a rebound. And Joel Malone first got the rebound, but then it's finished there by Camp. 65-53. Kaiser has it now outside. Here's Jackson. Jalon Jackson has it for the Bulldogs. Like outside. There's Mywin, excuse me. Kaiser outside. Irish from the foul shot, knocks it down. There's 4 points here in the third quarter already for Trevor Irish. Coming alive here for the Bulldogs. 65-55, 10:30 left third quarter. Now almost lost it there, inside. And there's Camp again with the basket. Terrell Camp, I believe he has now 6 points here in the third quarter to get it started. 67-55, 12-point game. Here's Mywin. Back out to Jackson. Jackson out to Kaiser. Kaiser for three. Bang! Corey Kaiser making it a 67-58 game. Here's Holmes. Josh Benaway almost lost it there. Back inside. A nice pass, but over the basket. And that's a foul. And Jackson knew it was against him. He said, that's on me. And so Malone's going to come in and shoot two foul shots. 9:47 left third quarter. 67-58. Bennington Martens lead. Maine Bulldogs. Talk about some ABA action over the weekend. How about yesterday, Saturday night? The New York Hoop Dragons pulling off what I consider an upset over the Providence Pirates, the 2022-23 ABA regional champions. They knocked off the Bennington Bulldogs, who were the #1 overall team in the ABA last year, in the first round of the playoffs. That was a big upset. And then last night again, 96-91, New York Hoop Dragons over the Providence Pirates. So big upsets all around the ABA. Here's Kaiser outside to Jackson. Bulldogs themselves have lost to the Providence Pirates, by the way, and that one's going out of bounds. And Kaiser telling his teammate, "You got to go inside, man. That was all you inside." There's Malone. Wearing a mask. Three ball. Bang, bang, bang. 14-point lead. The biggest for the Martens since they had that 17-point lead. And here it comes inside. There is Mywin to the basket for the Bulldogs. 72-60. Now here's Holmes in the basket. His layup was blocked. So it's blocked by Mywin. And Mywin losing himself now. Martens get it back. Here comes Malone. Back outside. That's Suazo, and that's going to be a foul against the Martens. Now one ref called a foul against the Martens, but the other ref might be saying something otherwise. Obviously the Martens were arguing against it.
Thank you to the Ballistic Army for providing all.
And so the ball will go back over to the Martens on the inbound here. So I guess, I don't know, the call was wrong, I guess. Heard something about a mop, which obviously basketball, usually have one of those guys. Alley-oop, oh! And no finish there from Malone. Taken away by the Bulldogs. And here's Jackson now with the ball. That's 22. That's a three-point shot. You can't get it to go. Shot up and no good. Outside. Deep three. And no good. A shot there by Riles. Here come the Bulldogs again. 72-60. 7:53 left third quarter. Went inside to Kaiser. Almost lost it there. Get back outside 22. Back out to Irish from the foul line. He can't get his basket to go. But the rebound by Kaiser is good. And now we have a whistle. And Camp want to spit over in the trash can. All right. Well, after that, Martens will inbound here. Outside, deep corner three. Bang! Back to a 13-point game. Shot there by Riles. And here come the Bulldogs inside. Shot up, no good, and a foul. So it looks like we'll see 2 foul shots here. And that's my win again. Whoa, my win. I'm saying that name right. I hope I am. 75-62 is your score. 7:20 left. Here in the third quarter, Maine Bulldogs hosting their first ever game in franchise history here at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine, about 33 miles outside of Portland. And I thought it was about a 22-minute drive. It's a 41-minute drive. Sadly mistaken. I didn't find out until I first got to Portland. We'll make travel plans accordingly for the next trip here, which, by the way, is our first game of 2024 here on the ABA and NDBN. January 6th, we'll be back here, Lewiston Armory, for the next Maine Bulldogs home game. We're excited to be back out here to start the new year. And the second shot is up, and it is good. 35-64 now your score. A deep pass wide open is Riles, and he gets the basket. No defense there for the Bulldogs. Outside, here's number 22. And he tried for the shot. Layup. Can't buy a bucket. Stolen by White. And here come the Martens again. Almost lost it. Taken away again by the Bulldogs. Outside to Kaiser. The shot up by Snow is... Oh, off the top of the backboard there. No good. Outside of Riles. Now it's a wide open basket. His shot is blocked though. Nice defensive play there by Mywin. And here comes Snow outside. Now Snow gets it back. That's to the back outside to Kaiser. Kaiser for three. Can't get it to go, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. Well, back over. Media timeout. That's us. We're right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. Media timeout. 77-64. The Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs. 6.5 left here in the third quarter. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at the Lewiston Armory this week in Lewiston, Maine. 33 miles outside of Portland. And what a move here. The basket blocked with a shooting foul against Irish. Well, what a move there for Jawan Malone. And he'll shoot 2 foul shots in a 13-point game. Bennington led by as much as 17 in the first quarter. Bulldogs came all the way back and made it a 1-point game. Bennington pulled away, though, at the end of the half and made it a 10-point game, and now lead by 13. First shot is up. First shot is good. 64, 14-point game. Now the second biggest lead of the day for Bennington. Second shot is also good. 15-point game. Martens, once again, back in control of this one. This will go out to Kaiser. Kaiser outside to Snow. Snow outside to Mywin. Mywin for three. Can't get it to go. And taken away by the Martens. Swan, oh. Thrown away there by Suazo. Looked like a couple of guys slipped there for the Martens, though. That ball go back over to the Bulldogs. 6:07 left here in the third quarter. 79-64 is your score. Going outside the Irish. Irish back inside number 22. That's a 2-point shot, and he can't get it to go under. And the rebound here by Mywin, but the defense by the Martens making a block. And this one intercepted by Kaiser. A leaping interception by Corey Kaiser, who has it coming inside. Basket up. No basket, but a foul is called. It looks like Kaiser will go to the basket and shoot 2 foul shots. 79-64 still your score. 5:43 left here in the third quarter. And the foul is on Holmes. It was black 23 they call. And then there's no number 23 for the black. It must have been number, I don't know who they call it, honestly. Air ball. There's Holmes. Now step in. Beautiful venue here in Lewiston, Maine, the Lewiston Armory. Home of the Lewiston Auburn Maples of the WABA, who play their season from July to October. Congratulations, by the way, I want to be the last to congratulate the DC Cyclones on winning the 2023 WABA Championship down in Atlanta. The ABA Championship will also be held down south. They'll be in Mobile, Alabama this year. As after last year, they had the championship out in St. Louis. Unfortunately, the Burning River Buckets and the Indiana Lions did not play that scheduled championship game due to a tornado warning, and they're both crowned co-champions. And that ball will go out of bounds on Malone, go back over to the Bulldogs. See the score right there, 79-65, 5.5 left here in the third. Watching the ABA on NEBN, I'm Stephen Err here at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. A very beautiful arena. And we're so glad to be here. We were there last week for the first home game in Connecticut Church history, which was also their first ever game. Oh, that would have been nice. That was a basket, but it's no good. It's tipped and it's a turnover, and here come the Martens. And Malone tried to save it. Did he do it? Yes, he did. But now the Bulldogs take it away. Here's Kaiser with the ball. And inside number 22 to the basket. Layup is good. And that's a three-point play because that's a turnover in the backcourt. 79-68, 11-point game. Bulldogs looking to come back. Three ball for Riles. Knocks it down. A nice shot there for John Riles, making it a 14-point game once again. Up to Kaiser. Kaiser, offensive foul, question mark? I believe so. Well, it actually looks like against the Martens, and they can't believe it. I sort of can't believe it either. Looked like a clear charge against Kaiser, but they're calling it against the Martens. A little mind-boggling if I do say so myself. 4:33 left in the third quarter. 82-68. Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs. First ever home game for the Maine Bulldogs. They had a couple road games to start their inaugural season. Of course, the Maine Bulldogs founded by former Massachusetts Wolves player Chad Gray, one of the co-founders. Shot up and in. Ooh, that was an in and out basket there for Kaiser. And look at disappointment on his face as well. So that was an easy basket. You make that 99.9% of the time. Second shot is up and good. I'll knock that one down. Now here come the Martens again. 82-69 is the score. 4:20 left in the third. And inside is Mitchell, Anthony Mitchell, but he can't finish the job. And the next shot is blocked. Here come the Bulldogs. Here's Gaines. Trying to go to the basket, but a foul. Another one against the Martens, and Tykeem Gaines will go to the line to shoot two. Haven't seen much of Gaines in this game. And a technical here against Suezo. That's the second technical on the Martens here today. First one was against Terrell Camp, who kept getting penalized in that first half. Now, foul against Suezo. So number 22, who again, we don't have his name, unfortunately. He's having a great game here. We don't have his name, but he's having a great game. He'll shoot two foul shots. 4:16 left third quarter, 82-71. 11-point game. And now it looks like we'll have another foul shot here. A third foul shot coming up for Tykeem Gaines. And you can see the upper level has all sizes of seats. Something else we didn't expect coming into this one. We thought this upper level was kind of like what we saw last year when we were with the Wolves at the Andrew McCoy Recreation Center in New Bedford, Massachusetts. There was no chairs. There was just floor. I thought that's what it was here. But this is actually an upper level for fans to come sit up in the stands, which I think is very cool. Sorry about the camera, folks. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Media timeout. 4:16 left in the third. 82-73. Right back. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. 82-73. 4:11 left here in the third quarter, and a whistle blown here. So stop the play. Bennington Martens led by as much as 17 in the first quarter. Bulldogs baited a 1-point game, but at the end of the half, Barnes once again pulled away, made it a 10-point game at half, and they now lead by 9. So been mostly all Barnes here in this game, but now that one's going back over to the Bulldogs on the turnover. Ball goes out of bounds. There's Kaiser inside of the basket. No good. Rebounded. Comes Holmes for the Martens. Outside, almost lost it there. 3 ball, hanging in the air, knocks it down. And that is a 3 ball for John Riles. 85-73 now. 30-33 left in the third quarter. Snow for 3, can't get it to go. Rebounded by... There's Gaines again, and a foul, but against Bennington. So once again, Kyrie Gaines coming to the line, shoot 2 foul shots. And we are here at the Lewiston Armory this week in Lewiston, Maine, 33 miles outside of Portland. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. I'm Stephen Earth. Thank you all for joining us here on this rebroadcast. Sure to follow us on like us on Facebook, NEBN. Follow us on Twitter /X. NEBN 14. I think about what it was for a second there. Instagram, N_E_B_N_. And I'm on TikTok. Stephen Arthur. STEPHEN. You are 3 lowercase i's. Because I am Stephen Arthur III. .70, 85-74 now as the first shot by Gaines is good. 3:26 left third quarter. And the second shot is also good. So Gaines makes both of his foul shots. And here come the Martens again. Oh, to Johnson. I haven't seen much of him lately. Devin Johnson from the foul line, airballed. Ball goes out of bounds. I'll go back over to the Bulldogs. Anyway, I haven't heard much of Devin Johnson today. And from what we have, it hasn't been much. This one outside of Snow. Snow loses it for a second. Tries to save it. It does. Back to 22. And that's going to be a foul against the Bulldogs. Actually, it's a foul against the Martens. The foul's on White. Shot from the 22 is good. Nice shot there. And a nice pass here from Johnson. On to Mitchell. Mitchell to the basket. Layup. Gets it to go. Back to a 10-point game with 2:39 left in the third. Nice pass inside to Mywin. Mywin outside to... A shot is blocked by Gaines. Gaines shot is blocked. Here comes Riles who loses it, but that's going to be a reach-in foul against Maine. And now Riles limping a little. You know what? That's not good news here for the Bennington. He's had himself quite the game. 2:25 left third quarter, 87-77. Now Riles will take a break. Meanwhile, Mitchell gets the inbound here. And he'll take it to the basket. Wide open lane and no and a foul. I was about to say no basket and a foul, but he got the basket and the foul. So now a chance for a 3-point play here for Anthony Mitchell. And they're calling in the subs. Charlie Ryers will step in along with Shalon Jackson. Now they put the points on the board. 89-77. And a three-point chance here for Anthony Mitchell. But he's unable to do so. And the Martens get the rebound, though. Now Malone has it. Inside to White. And the shot looked like it was blocked, and it was. Here's Kaiser in transition to the basket. Basket and a foul. Corey Kaiser with a chance at a three-point play. 2:03 left in the third. It's a 10-point game. Foul called against Johnson. So again, kind of like Irish, we haven't seen much of him, and what we've seen isn't that good. Isn't that good. Now seeing the same here with Devin Johnson. 12-3 left third quarter. The Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs 89-79. Maine Bulldogs' first ever home game in franchise history here at the Lewiston Armory in Lewiston, Maine. You're watching the ABA on NBN. I'm Stephen Err, and the foul shot is no good. So just a two-point play there for Corey Kaiser. And it remains a 10-point game. Under 2 minutes now. Here's Malone outside. Johnson for three and off the rim. Rebounded by number 22. Jackson will take it from him. Back out to 22. Back out to Kaiser. Still a 10-point game here. And a steal here, but a nice steal by Mitchell. He gets it back. Now out to Malone to the basket, and what a play there for the Martens. That was flawless possession there. Getting the turnover, getting the basket. Couldn't ask for anything better. Now Kaiser heavily double teamed. Outside to Mywin, and Mywin gets the basket. 91-81. 109 left here in the third. Three ball. Short. Rebounded. Here come the Bulldogs again. This one outside to Jackson, outside. There's Gaines, I believe. Oh no, excuse me, that's Mywin. 47.8 seconds left third quarter, and they're calling a foul. On who, I don't know. Looks like the foul was on Malone there. No inbound here now. Oh, nice play there. That's aggressive play there by Johnson. Play clock currently reads 10 seconds, and now back up to 24. 47.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. 91-81, the Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs. And the turnover goes out of bounds. No, they still get back over to the Bulldogs. It's number 22 on the man outside the Irish, French, all sort of language, all sort of nationalities there. Mywin, 2-point shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded here by Johnson. 30 seconds left, third quarter, outside. That's a 2-point shot. In and out, no good. Rebounded by White for the Martins, And Johnson telling everybody, hold on, let's get the final shot in here with 20 seconds left. It's Mitchell with the ball. Final 10 seconds, layup, knocks it down. And here's Jackson, 4 seconds left. Trying to get the final shot off. And he does. But no good. That is the end of the third quarter. The Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs 93-81. We'll be right back for the fourth and final quarter right here. You're watching the ABA on NEBN. Part of the fourth quarter, everybody. The Bennington Martens lead the Maine Bulldogs 93-81. Here at the Lewiston Armory, Lewiston, Maine. You're on the ABA on NEBN. I'm Stephen Err. DJ playing DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again by Usher. DJ got me wanting to dance. Can't wait for my Thanksgiving vacation, which begins this Friday. Three ball. No good by Jackson, but rebounded by Mywin. His shot is blocked, and here come the Martens. By the way, as I just mentioned, Thanksgiving vacation begins Friday. Layup there is good by Malone. So we will be off the next 2 weeks. Coming up here the weekend of the 18th or the weekend of Thanksgiving weekend, obviously. So we want to be the first to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. 3-ball there, no good by number 22. And they're going to say the ball going over to the Bulldogs, I believe. So we're going to be the first to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And please don't kill each other all over the TV deals that we'll see coming up here from Walmart and all the big Fortune 500 companies. Your TV is nice enough, I'm sure. Hope your TV is nice enough to watch this, by the way. Again, you're watching the ABA on NBN. And if you don't know what the ABA is, that's the American Basketball Association. And the NBN, that's the New England Broadcast Network, which you are watching right now. And if you're our first time here, welcome aboard. I'm Stephen Err, play-by-play broadcaster for the Worcester Wildcats and Mass Wolves. Worcester Wildcats, of course, the New England Football League. We just wrapped up their 30th season. That's the first year as their official online broadcast partner. We'll be back in 2024 for season 31. And last year we covered the Mass Wolves. After I was supposed to be part of the Worcester Majors organization, but for the last 2 seasons, they have canceled those seasons. So last year we spent time with the Mass Wolves. They're in New Bedford, Massachusetts, down the Cape Cod area. We went to Pembroke. We went to New Bedford. We went to Cape Cod Community College. And this year we had the NABA and New England Broadcast Network. First year of the ABA and NABN. And this is game number 3 for us, as the Martens take on the Bulldogs. First ever game in Bulldogs history here at home. 13-point deficit as we set 40 left here in the 4th, though. Shot up by number 22 is no good, rebounded, and a foul. Mywin gonna come in at 2 foul shots. And they're gonna call the foul there on Mason. Again, another guy. Haven't heard much from him. He is Heath Mason. But when we hear from him, it's not much good news. And so does Mywin is his name. WOLL. MAIW. I believe it's WON. I'll check my roster here in a moment. Put it down during the quarter break so I can grab my last bit of the first of 2 lemon Snapple bottles I have here. Stay hydrated, folks. 95-82, 10:37 left here in the game. Bulldogs looking to cap off their home opener. First ever home game in franchise history with a victory. They got some ground to cover. 3-ball. Bang, bang, bang. And now they have some little more ground to cover, as that 3-point shot is good for the Martens. 22 for 3. Bang! And there you go. So there's the ground being covered. There's Dominique Threat, who just made the 3 on the last possession for the Martens. Coming inside. Up. Shot is up. Can't get it to go. Irish going for the ball. Gets it back. Here comes Kaiser. Nice job there by Trevor Irish. This one outside. And Mywin is called for another foul. Now he goes down on one knee. And a little wobbly there. He'll come in for a couple foul shots. 98-85, 9:53 left in this game. Again, Bulldogs got some ground to cover if they want to complete this comeback, which at one point was a 17-point game early in the game, and cap off their first ever home game with the victory. And first shot is up and off the back of the rim. And the second shot is good. So 1 for 2 from the foul line. And our substitutions coming in. Connor Keeler coming in for the Bulldogs. Here's Threat. Threat loses it out of bounds. Going back over to the Martens, though. Look, going out of bounds on Threat. I don't know why they gave it back to the Martens. It's my 2 cents, but they are. This one outside to Johnson. Devin Johnson coming inside his lane. Over to Bulldogs and a foul. Bulldogs pulling a double team there. Trying to block that shot, and it's a shooting foul against Maine. 98-86, 9:36 left in this one. We got our final game before Thanksgiving break, so we'll be off the next 2 weeks. And we return December 2nd. We'll be in Providence, Rhode Island. So 4 games, 4 different states here in New England. We'll get to New Hampshire and Vermont in 2024. Stay tuned for that. But next week we'll be in Rhode Island, or 3 weeks from now, we'll be in Rhode Island as the Providence Pirates host the Mass Wolves. By the way, the Mass Wolves rescheduled game against the Pirates, so it's supposed to be played at the Mass Premier Courts in Foxborough on November 5th. Has been rescheduled and will be played next Saturday, November 18th. Stay tuned to the Wolves broadcast channel on YouTube for that film. Fortunately, NDBN will not be there. And a 100 burger here for the Martens. They lead at 186, 9.5 left. And a steal here by Mitchell. Another great steal. And a basket. No, but a foul. And again, almost a picture perfect ending there for Anthony Mitchell on another. Would have been a great steal there. Unfortunately, could not finish the job. And so, we're going to the basket for 2 shots, however. 186 is their score. 9:25 left in this one. Bulldogs have led just about the entire game. Excuse me, the Martens have. The Maine Bulldogs, the Bulldogs have never led in this game. Not once. They made it a 1-point game several times in the second quarter, but other than that, it's been all Martens here today. Sunday Funday, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you on a Sunday here from Lewiston, Maine. After the first 2 games were on Saturday nights. First one again at the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. 4-1-3 Elite defeated the Mass Wolves. And then last week, a very good game in Waterbury, Connecticut between the Connecticut Surge, who played their first game in franchise history at home and defeated the New Hampshire Kings 123-117. That was a great one. And inside, basket up and good for Mitchell. 103-86. Matching now the biggest lead for the day for the Martens. And a foul. Looks like it's going against the Bulldogs here. So at one point, momentum had swung in the favor of the Bulldogs, but now it's all Martens here today. Aquila getting this one out. Number 22, his shot is up and can't buy a bucket. Johnson, this one out at the 9-minute mark. 2-point shot is up and it is good. And the Martens have their biggest lead of the day, 105-86. There's threat again with the basket. 3-ball, no good. Rebounded though by Mywin. Mywin's basket rebound is no good. Taken by Mitchell. Here comes Johnson. Outside. Come back inside. Basket up. What a shot! Number 9. Wow. First time we're calling the name. Number 9, we'll get your name here in a moment. Got to check the roster. Here comes again, and a little layup, no good. Taken by Irish. 8 minutes left here in this one. The Martens lead by 21 at 107-86. Their biggest lead of the day. And the shot there is blocked and a foul against Mason. Media timeout. 107-86 with 7:48 left. So we're right back. You're watching the ABA on NBN. Just let everybody know we found the number 9 is Sean Westbrook. He had that amazing shot there for the Martens. First time we're calling his name today. But now we got number 10 here, Connor Buckley, shooting a couple foul shots. 107-86, 7:48 left in the game. It's been all Martens for just about the entire game. Here in the Maine Bulldogs' first game. Maine Bulldogs' first home game in franchise history. Had fun, boys. Here's Johnson now. Johnson wide open into the basket, and he makes it to go. 22-point game now. The biggest lead here for the Martens all day long. And inside, number 22 to layup is no good. Rebound again by Bennington. Here comes Westbrook. Back outside the threat. Threat up top. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Mitchell, though. Back out to threat. 4-on-4, and the layup there is good. 111-87 with 7 minutes left in the fourth. Yeah, it's been Martens all day long here. Getting up to his lead as much as 17. And now inside, Irish to the basket. He gets it to go. Irish now has 8 points here in this game. Buckley tripped there for a minute, and a shot up is no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Now by 22 with 6.5 left, here they come. Trying to make a comeback here. Outside to Buckley. Buckley for 3. No good. Rebounded. Here's Mitchell. For the Martens. So again, this is our final game, our third and final game before we head off to Thanksgiving break. We'll be back December 2nd as the Providence Pirates take on the Mass Wolves. 3 ball. Bang, bang, bang. Devin Johnson making it a 25-point game. Basket and a foul from the 22. One 14-91. 5:58 left here in this one. Now we have substitutions. And there's a number 14 for the first time. Is Jaron Wilson coming into the game for the first time. I haven't called his name all day long. Also coming in number 19, Spencer Howlett. Another name we haven't called all day long. So now Bulldogs putting in all their bench players, as it is a 23-point game with just under 6 minutes left. Well, 14-92 now. 3 ball. That one's short. They don't have enough bit of power on that one. Here come the Martens again. 22. The basket off the, it looked like him in a forehead or something. But it goes out of bounds on the Martens to go back over to the Bulldogs. Three ball. And, in and out, no good. Wide open is Holmes coming back in for the Martens. Alley-oop. And no basket. Could not finish the job. And that was Holmes to Riles, the top 2 players here for today for the Martens. Unable to finish the alley-oop. Jump shot here by Mywin, no good, and a foul. So Mywin's going to shoot 2 foul shots. 114-92, 5:22 left here in this game. We are here at the Lewiston Armory here in Lewiston, Maine, 33 miles outside of Portland, and not too far from Augusta. Of course, again, we send all our wishes go out to the victims, the families of the victims of the 2 deadly mass shootings back on October 25th. Lewiston strong. Basket there for Mywin is good. 114-94. So now a 20-point game, 5:20 left in this one. Martens led. Well, actually, this is their biggest lead. Biggest lead was actually 25 points. Not up to 20, but they led all game long. Deep 3, and that's an air ball and almost taken away. Last touch by Camp. Terrell Camp. Go out of bounds on him. Went out of bounds on the Martens regardless, but yeah. And now that one goes out of bounds. Howlett let it go there, or Houlet. Houlettete. Deep 3, no good. And that was Gaines trying to get that one to go, but he wasn't able to do it. Outside of Riles. And this one, almost a turnover. Riles gets it back. And they're going to call a foul. No basket there. And the foul going against Wilson. Again, 114-94, 4:37 left here in this game. And here is, what a shot there. That is Camp again. 116-94. On outside. There's Wilson. Shot is up. Shot is good. Nice shot there for Jaron Wilson. 4 minutes left. 116-96. And a layup here is good by Holmes, who again taking over all game long here for Bennington. Outside 3-ball. Bang, bang, bang. And Jaron Wilson coming alive off the bench here for the Bulldogs, excuse me. Bias inside, that is Malone. Malone inside to Camp in the basket. 120-99 with 3:26 left. Free ball off the rim. And there's Gaines again, missing the 3. Riles for 3. No good. Here come the Bulldogs again, and now foul. 3:03 left in the game. 120-99. Martens looking like they're coming away here with a victory, spoiling the Maine Bulldogs' first ever home game in franchise history. Very nice crowd here at the Lewiston Army nonetheless. And now Chad Gray in there, 3-ball. And he overshot that one. The one goes out of bounds. And I think they're getting back to the Bulldogs here. And they're going to go back to Gray and a whistle. That shot will not count. And now I'll go back over to the Martens. 2:50 left in the game. 120-99 is your score. And now Holmes going against Howlett. Going back outside of Malone. Malone cutting away. Now back outside of Riles. Back inside to Malone. And Malone trips and falls. And it looks like he stepped out of bounds. Now they're calling the foul against Wilson. Let's come alive again. Come alive off the bench here. And substitutions coming in as the Martens will bring in their bench players now, including Heath Mason, DeMonte White, who's had himself a nice game, as well as number 4, Dominic Threat. 3-ball. Bang, bang, bang. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will all put this one away. 123-99. Crossover, nice one there, but couldn't finish the job, and rebounded by Gray. Gray, his shot is blocked by White. Now taken by Threat. Threat outside. 3. And the ball gets stuck. How about that? Turn of events there. .201 left, 123-99. Martens have dominated this entire game for the get-go. 3-ball, and that one's off the mark, but it doesn't get stuck this time. And here comes Gaines, trying to save it. Trying to get outside to Wilson. Wilson back outside to Gaines. Gaines inside to Mywin. Mywin's shot is up and off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Mason. Mason getting it out to Threat. 1.5 minutes left inside, and a wide open basket for White is good. 26-point game, minute and a half left. Here comes Gray, and that's going to be a foul against Johnson, I believe. Well, I think the Bulldogs will inbound here. So unfortunately for the Bulldogs, this is not the way they were hoping their home opener would go. As they're gonna finish here with an L here at home to kick off their inaugural season. But there's still so much basketball left to be played. There's a lot more home games for them to get a home win. So we'll see what happens over the course of the year. Gray for three and off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Mason. About to hit the final minute. Here's Johnson. Johnson on Howlett. Almost lost it there. Gets it outside. Back inside. And here's Mason from the foul line. He can hit. Now we're under 1 minute left here. 125.99. Here's Gray to the basket. He almost lost it there. That basket will not count, obviously. 43.9 seconds left. $125.99. And Gray's going to come in and shoot 2 foul shots here. Oh, no, actually, never mind. He looks like he was getting ready to. But they're actually going to inbound here with Howlett. And Howlett gets it up to Gray. Gray for three. And overshot that one. And a layup there is good on the rebound. And so, great job there finishing it off is Tyreek Gaines. 30 seconds left. 125-101. And a travel against Bennington. Ball back over to the Bulldogs here in the final seconds. So again, I want to thank everybody that's tuned in to the ABA on NBN, the first 3 games. We'll see you again in 3 weeks as the Providence Pirates take on the Mass Wolves for their second, what will be their second meeting. First one coming this Saturday, November 18th, and a foul is called here. Looks like against Johnson. 18.8 seconds left. First shot is up, and first shot is no good. So it remains 125-101. So remains your score here with 18.8 seconds left here in this game. The Maine Bulldogs will drop their first ever home game in franchise history. And a rebound here. And that one deep pass wide open. Number 20, I don't have his name, and a layup is good. And they're going to count on the final seconds here, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it. I think one shot off here, and we will. Good at the buzzer, but it won't matter. Final score. Bennington Martens, 127. Maine Bulldogs, 104. For the Bennington Martens, for the Maine Bulldogs, and for the American Basketball Association, I'm Stephen Err. Thank you all for watching. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. Good night from Lewiston, Maine.